How many of the top 10 most physically unattractive features do you have? Comment down below. Just kidding, don't do that. I don't want to victimize ourselves here, but let's go over the top 10 physically unattractive traits for men. How do we know that these are the top 10? Well, because the dating site beautifulpeople.com did a study where they asked 3,000 members to name the ugliest features, and these are the top 10. So without further ado, let's get right. Oh, also I'm going to share with you how to fix these features, because I had some of them, you probably have some of them, and I guarantee 9 out of 10 of these you can fix. So let's begin. Number one, this is sort of a no-brainer. This is bad breath or body odor. I don't disagree there. Yeah, that's disgusting. No one wants to be hanging around somebody that's emanating the smell of a rotten trash can, right? Or they're breathing this hot dragon breath of decaying corpses. It's disgusting. Luckily, I made a video covering exactly how to smell good and have good breath 24/7 forever. Watch that video, but not right now, maybe after this video, keep it in mind. Number two was being overweight or obese. Being a fatty. Yes, forgive me for being a bit blunt, but it's not that attractive. It's no secret that being overweight is taking away from your physical attractiveness. Every single person in the world looks more attractive when they're physically fit. They have some muscle, they have some detail, some abs popping out of their, abdomen. Being overweight is simply a sign of lack of discipline, lack of health, and biologically, we see that in another person, and subconsciously, we do not want to pass that on to our offspring, so we tend to try to stay away from people who are massively overweight. But luckily, everybody can fix this. Do I really need to spell it out to you? Diet and exercise, getting in the gym, pounding the rock, lifting heavy weights is gonna increase your testosterone, which makes it easier to shed fat and build muscle, and it just becomes this compounding effect. You get bigger, you lose fat, you're gonna look great. Number three is bad hair or thinning hair. So yeah, this is something that I dealt with. I had this receding hairline, and every day I looked at myself, I was like, I know I could look so much better if I had a nice clean hairline instead of these big old cavities in the corner of my temples. And I look at guys all the time, I'm like, man, you would be a stud if you just took care of that thinning hair. But now you know that you can actually save your hair before you lose it all, thanks to our sponsor over at Keeps. You can get professional care for your hair loss without ever having to go to a pharmacy or a doctor ever again. You can get it from the comfort of your own home. You just complete the online consultation and you'll get paired with a provider who will tailor a treatment plan for your hair loss concerns. Male pattern baldness is something that affects every 2 out of 3 guys by the time they're 35. Certainly happened to me at 19 years old. I had to go get a hair transplant because I didn't catch it early enough. If I would have known about Keeps, it's likely that I could have caught it and stopped it in its tracks. I would have never had to go over there to Turkey. Keeps offers both of the 2 FDA approved hair loss treatments as well as a 2-in-1 combination, so you can hit it with both ends. Whether you're trying to prevent hair loss, stimulate some hair growth, or just overall keep your healthy hair as it is, Keeps got you covered. Most Keeps men notice an improvement within 6 months of starting treatment. Other than the 2 main treatments, Keeps also offers a hair thickening shampoo, conditioner, and styling pomade to complement the treatments to assist in helping your hair look fuller and thicker, and I can attest they definitely work and do a good job at that. Don't let it become too late and then you miss your window of opportunity to help your hair and you become one of those guys doing the comb over trying to hide your bald spots. Go check out Keeps and get on the treatments if need be. So you can click on the link in my description to get a special offer, keeps.com/BRETT. That's keeps.com/Brett, and we'll hook you up with a special offer. Individual results may vary. Number 4 is being too short. And I'm not gonna be one of those guys coming on here capping like, oh, you can take these vitamins and do these stretches to get taller. No, you can't. That's all bullshit. If you're an adult, you're in your 20s or something, that's pretty much as tall as you're gonna get. Whatever, you can change it, so what? Figure out how to live with it. There's lots of guys that pull it off. Graham Stephan, he's super rich and successful. He's got a wife who I'm sure loves him very much. Alpha M, he's like 5'5", super successful, super handsome, has a wife. You can pull it off too if you work on yourself. Number 5 on the list was too much body hair, which I kind of understand, but I also understand why it's not top of the list. Not a huge deal, sometimes that's just purely genetics. And some girls actually dig body hair, but if it is a problem, I'm starting to see, some neck hair and back hair and stuff like this. You can get laser hair removal, and there's lots of grooming stuff you could do to, minimize the effect of excess body hair. Number 6 is an ugly or crooked nose. Man, that's just rude, but I kind of get it. It kind of can throw off your facial harmony if you got a big crooked honker, but this probably would be even higher on men's list for women, so it is what it is. But luckily there's things you can do. You can get a rhinoplasty. It's a fairly high success rate at this point. I'll put some befores and afters. You can go from looking like this to this, and I think that's pretty damn cool. If this is an issue for you, I wouldn't even sweat it. I'd go get that shit done, knock it out, move on with my life. Number 7 is my favorite, and I think this is actually like number 1 or 2. This is bad posture. You could be putting in all the work in all these different areas, but if your posture sucks, it makes it all crumble to the ground. There's actually a guy that goes to my gym, short guy, super well built, comes in every week with a fresh fade. He's putting in the work. He looks good, but he walks around like this, like he just expects people to look down upon him and think he's just like inferior. It's so fucked up. Like, dude, carry yourself like the man that you are. You're strong as fuck. You look good. You got a great head of hair. You're not ugly. You're grooming yourself. You're styling yourself. You got good gym style. Fucking act like it, bro. That's my biggest thing. Work on your posture. This should be number 1 focus for a young man. Number 9 is apparently long, dirty fingernails. Luckily, this is like the easiest fix ever. Just trim your fingernails and wash your hands. What the fuck? Easy as that. On to the next one. And last but not least, number 10, being too scrawny or skinny. Yeah, who the hell wants that? You want to look like a protector, a provider. You want to look like a man who can grab your girl, throw her over your shoulder. Girls want to feel like they're with a man. Any girl that says she wants a guy that's like skinny and scrawny is straight up fucking bullshitting. No person on earth, to make a sweeping generalization, would prefer the skinny, scrawny, bony version of their husband versus the muscular, fit, toned version. Luckily, you know the answer. Work out and eat high protein, lots of calories. Simple as that. Do that every day for the next 6 months. Boom, problem solved. You already increase your chances of attractiveness by a marginal %. That's it, guys. Those were the top 10 most unattractive physical traits on men. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave any other topic you'd like me to cover in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.